Coaching is a partnership relationship, and it assumes not that I am the expert of that person's life as a coach, but that I am the professional that listens, that asks questions, and helps draw out what is already inside of that client. The client is the expert, and at Regent, we want to see people in the middle of all the things that God is calling them to do, be as successful as they can be. And so we provide these coaching relationship conversations in order to help students move forward and discover what it is that God has for them next in their lives, or what it is that He has for them now.
People that I've impacted, anywhere from 18-year-old students to 65-year-old students. Some are veterans, some are kids of veterans, some are just, lay people working, trying to figure out how to get through this stuff. And I've really enjoyed pieces of that.
Clients come from so many different backgrounds, and they're dealing with so many different challenges, and at the same time, many of them have the same core to their challenge. And what I've loved seeing is clients coming into their own, growing up, if you will, into their degree and into their studenthood, and just finding that creativity to problem solve and find peace where there was panic or chaos before. I've also loved getting calls from clients who say, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have graduated. And I know that's Christ working through us as coaches. It's very gratifying to be able to work alongside Him, and for Him to work through us, to be able to hear people reach their goals and fulfill what God has for them, because we've been able to be supportive of them.
A lot of this is very life-changing. It's not just, oh, hey, I'm doing really great in school now. It's more than that. It's on a very spiritual and very intellectual level that these conversations take place.
It's amazing how the Lord has strategically placed certain individuals during our coaching appointments that maybe I have a similar story, or that I can have extra empathy for, because my story has something similar to theirs. And so it's just really been a transformational process for me internally, and just also with the other students that I've worked with.
It's such an amazing process to be in a coaching context. Coaching provides such a context for growth.
Learning the skills of success coaching, primarily reflecting and asking good questions, has really enabled me to approach my relationships differently. It gave me a sense of, I think, healthy distance, but also healthy support for people who were struggling in my life. And it also helped me to coach myself. So instead of kind of going to a place of immediate stress, I was able to take my own challenges and think, what would I ask my client in this situation, or what is a creative solution around this challenge that I'm facing, or this struggle?
When I first had come in as a success coach, I thought, oh, this will be a great job because this is the area that I'm looking to go into. But I found out it was a lot more than that. It affected every area of my life, who I am as a person. I've grown so much personally, professionally, as a friend, as a coworker, as a mom especially, as a youth minister, as a wife. All of that has greatly impacted me.
I think that the piece that I've really enjoyed the most is not the impact that I'm making in them, but the impact they're making in themselves. And the opportunity to sit with them and walk alongside them as they're processing some of the challenges they're having. College is hard. Regent's hard. We do a lot of challenging things, and it's for God's glory.
I remember one woman in particular, she was struggling really badly, and she didn't necessarily let on to that during our appointment, but the Lord showed me a picture of what was going on in the background, and I asked her a question that hit home, and I was able to ask that question because the Lord had shown me what was going on. And she just broke down crying, and she was saying, I don't know how you know that. How did you know that? That's exactly what the Lord wanted me to hear. And she sent me some emails after that saying all these wonderful things that have happened to her family because the Lord touched her in such a way. Her family is being healed in all different areas, and it was just by asking a simple question. So the Lord is the one who initiates our conversations, and so I've been able to see a lot of impact with our students through the coaching.